Good morning, sweet, beautiful spirits of love and light out there. My name is Amy Steinberg. Welcome to House of Love and Light. Hello, Christy and Linda and Katie and Stephanie and Sarah and Craig and Lindsay and Anna and Stephanie and Jan and Sally and Jordan and Casey and Chani and Jacqueline and Sarah and Angel and Gail and Myron. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, abundance. Ooh, today is going to be a beautiful morning where we celebrate and amplify the vibration, the energy of abundance, which is natural, which is everywhere present, which is all things, which is the way that life unfolds in the abundance of all things. And I found this beautiful quote from Thoreau that says, "Wealth is the ability to fully experience life." Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. And I don't know if you catch those opening videos that I make, but that video this week was particularly for abundance. And if you noticed the imagery that I used money raining down, this idea that there's always enough. All our needs are met. We'll hear that today from Hetty Watkins Jr. The flower fields, those endless flower fields, those poppies and those purple flowers that were just everywhere, those fields of abundance that are around us all the time. The waterfall, that beautiful visual of the waterfall, the ladybugs, those little ladybugs that are always that lucky insects. There's so many insects. We're so abundant with insects. Oh, thank you so much for loving the paintings behind me, Tim. This is the last week that these paintings will be up here, and they both are sold. I am so grateful for that. Prints are obviously available anyway. So we're going to talk about abundance today. We're going to get into that vibration of abundance. What we do here at House of Love and Light is very clear. It's a very clear thing we do every single week. I try to nourish, uplift, and inspire you. That is my goal. That is my gift. That is my blessing for you. We're going to nourish with some spiritual food, which means prayer, meditation, getting down, chilling out together, nourishing our bodies and our minds, uplifting you to make you feel good. Some music. Like I said, we're going to have Eddie Watkins Jr. here. We have some really cool offerings from Ash and Casey, and we have Chris Barber offering a beautiful little bit on abundance and gratitude. So much good. Good morning, Jamie. I'm so glad you're here, my sister. And I'm here to inspire you to be your highest and best you, because, it is such a funky time right now. You know what I mean? Like this has been, I guess we're in week 28 or 29 of this. It has been 28 weeks of us, taking this hour, just this hour. And I encourage you, I'm going to encourage you like I have been the past few weeks to, not scroll during this hour, to not turn on the other television, to just sit with your phone or your iPad or wherever you're watching this and be with me. Be with me, be with us, comment in the comment section, connect with other people, and really fortify your soul this morning with some soul food. That's what we're doing. Good morning, Lorraine and AJ, my love. And we're going to start with a chant, because that's what I like to do. See, music is it, man. Music is the healing power. And I wrote this song when I was working as the music director for Christy Snow and Renee LaBoa in Charlotte. And this song is really about the abundance that is right here, right now. That is where abundance lives. Abundance mentality and abundant life is recognizing that you are taken care of. I am taken care of. We are taken care of by the Spirit of love. Amen. You are being blessed by. I am being blessed by. We are being blessed by the Spirit of love. Then it goes like this. Right now is another chance. Right now. Right now is another chance. Sing it with me. Right now. Hi, Lene. Is another chance to live in abundance. Yeah, yeah. To live in abundance. We'll do it 2 more times. And listen, singing is so healing. It releases chemicals in your brain. It makes you feel good. So that's the point. The point of House of Love and Light is to fill you with love and light for this whole hour. That's it. So sing it with me. Come on. You are taken care of. I am taken care of. We are taken care of by the Spirit of love. You got it. You are being blessed by. I am being blessed by. We are being blessed by the Spirit of love. Right now, right now is another chance. Right now, right now is another chance. Right now, right now is another chance to live in abundance. Yeah, yeah. To live in abundance. Yes, we are living in it, swimming in it, the sea of abundance. Come on. You are taken care of. I am taken care of. I know it. We are taken care of by the Spirit of love. Yeah. You are being blessed by. I am being blessed by. We are being blessed by the Spirit of love. When right now is another chance. Right now is another chance. Sing it with me. Right now is another chance to live in abundance. Yeah, yeah. To live in abundance. We'll just do that first part one more time. You are taken care of. I am taken care of. We are taken care of by the Spirit of love. Oh, yes, yes. And we are being blessed. We are always being blessed. We are always living in that blessing, living in that space. And the more we have that attitude of gratitude, the more we attract that goodness. I believe it. I believe that. That is the practice that I've been living with for about 10 years now, and it has absolutely changed my life. So this is the classic song by Karen Drucker, and in the middle of this song, we'll sing it a few times, and then we're going to have a treatment from Mitch Austin out in California. Beautiful, beautiful spirit. So I'm very excited to be here with you. And if you don't know this one, it is an absolute classic New Thought jam, so learn it with me now. It's so easy. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Join me. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
So as I go within, I know that there's one power, one love, one wisdom. And this power, this love, this wisdom, it's infinite. It's in everything. There is no spot it is not. It's spinning the planet. It's beating all 7 billion human hearts on the earth. It's holding the minute solar system of an atom together. This power, this love, this presence is great abundance. It just keeps coming. There is no end. It is an infinite giving principle of life, of all things seen and unseen. And I know that this love, this power, this presence is all of me. And I know it is all of each and every person hearing my voice right now. You are a piece of the Most High love, the Most High wisdom, the Most High power. And I speak my word into this presence that has perfect hearing, seeing, and doing, knowing that the house of love and light is powerfully expansive and wise, that this loving community is abundant and continues to expand its influence into the world. And I know that today's service unfolds in this wisdom, in this love, in this grace. And I know that the message today touches each and every person who hears it in the way they need to be fed. I know that this power, this presence, this love is moving through the music and the prayer and all that come to this service that are adding their consciousness. This consciousness that can be felt because there's no time and space in the divine. So I simply give thanks. I give thanks for this time together. I give thanks knowing The Most High love, the Most High presence, the Most High wisdom is pouring through this service, this teaching, and this time together. And so I simply release this word into the activity of the presence that always says yes. Yes, my beloved, I am here for you. I am supporting you. I am going out before you and preparing the way. Yes. Yes to your word that is creative in me. Thank you. Thank you. I release this word into this activity. I let it go. I let it be. I let go and I let the divine. And together we say, and so it is. Blessed be.
And so it is. I am so blessed. Sing it with me. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Yeah. I am so blessed. Let's sing it once more. I am so blessed. Feel it. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Yeah, yeah. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Good morning, Sherry and Angel, and Lisa, and Erwin, and Troy. So blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Oh, thank you, Mitch, for that beautiful prayer. And now we have a moment of abundance with Chris Barber as we lead into our gratitude time together. So thinking about your gratitude and feeling the abundance, here is the beautiful Chris Barber. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. I am feeling so much this morning. I've had such an interesting week, as many of us have. You know, I was thinking about this theme of abundance all week, and in the middle of the week, I got word that a friend from high school suddenly was gone, and in his sleep, passed peacefully. 45 years old, Sam Mosler. A friend of mine I did plays with in high school, and it really threw me off because all week I'd been thinking about abundance and living in this sort of abundant, joyful, peaceful, thinking about all of the good, and then that happened, and it really threw me into sort of an existential space. And the week has taken sort of a different light about what abundance means, and it really does mean that Thoreau quote, which is to live fully, because this is such a precious thing. So we'll talk about that in the talk. But anyway, I think that's why I'm a little bit, kerfuffled. Also, I wasn't able to start a watch party on my page like I usually do on my personal page. So if you want to start a watch party on your page, that's great. It brings in a few more people to watch and to be here with us and to celebrate life with us. So anyway, before we go to the abundance with Chris, we're going to light the candles, because we do that every week to honor the paths before us that have taken us into this New Thought teaching, which, I feel more in line with the message that I'm here to give these past few weeks than I have in a long time, which is that, when I look back at my personal life, and I'm sure a lot of you watching feel this way, when I stumbled upon New Thought teachings, which Science of Mind, Unity, however you found it, Law of Attraction, The Secret, whatever popped you into this way of life, it really changed my whole life. It changed my mind. It changed my heart. And so I like to really honor all of the paths that led into New Thought, because it's all connected. So here's the candle lighting, and this is Starry Kruger giving us the candle lighting this week. And my heart goes out to Starry too, because she also had a sudden loss. And so this goes out to her family, and we light this candle this week in honor of all of those who have been untimely, or how we consider it, to maybe gone before we thought they were supposed to be gone. Obviously, everything's right on time. I guess I don't fucking know, but I don't claim to know anything here. I just want to focus on the good and honor and bless these things. So sorry to drop an F-bomb, but you know what? I don't know. It's one of those mornings. So here is the candle lighting with Starry. I love you, Starry.
Good morning, HOLLA family. I light a candle for the Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism, that teach us about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Baha'i, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, surrender, and order. I light a candle for ancient wisdom and new thought traditions, including indigenous teaching, shamanism, paganism, science of mind, and New Age spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, the not knowing. Namaste.
Good morning, HOLLA family. Happy Sunday. Happy day. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day so far. I want to share something with you on abundance. And the first thing is an affirmation that was given to me by one of my mentors, Mary Morrissey. And it goes like this. I am open and receptive to all the abundance the universe provides me. I am the person manifesting all the good and abundance I would love in my life. I release all resistance to abundance and fully allow it into my life. I prosper with every breath I take. Prosperity is drawn to me when I become a person of increase and focus on giving. I am grateful for the abundance that is provided to me and that I share with others. Two things stand out for me as most important. First is I am open and receptive to all the abundance the universe provides me. And the second is I release all resistance to abundance and fully allow it into my life. For me, that means to make welcome. To make welcome. All of it. The good, the wanted, the not so good, the unwanted. And what keeps it moving for me is this. Grateful. Gratitude. Sometimes that's a breath. Sometimes it's a big breath. To keep that focus and know this is just right now. This is not forever. This is just right now. And the other things that really stand out for me is prosperity is drawn to me when I become a person of increase and focus on giving. And I am grateful for the abundance that is provided to me and that I share with others. I am grateful for the abundance that is provided to me and that I share with others. Do you get there's a movement there? There's a movement of abundance. Both, again, wanted and unwanted. It's moving. Everything is moving. Everything is energy and it's constantly moving. I love that. And I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, Chris, for that wisdom. You know, it really, everything always ties together. When I've been working on things all week and listening, I was listening to him all week, and I've been listening to Ash, what Ash offered and what Georgia offered, all the things that you're going to share today, and what Eddie Watkins offered, and the gratitude that I have today. And I want you to start listing your gratitudes in the comments like we do every week. We get our vibration. Oh, we're so grateful this. I want to be grateful for that part where Chris was talking about welcoming all of it. So welcoming even the grief that came up due to the loss of my high school friend. And I just had a wave of tremendous grief. I got a text from an old high school buddy, and she said, you know, I'm thinking of you, and it just brought this wave of nostalgia, and I just sobbed my face off, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for the ability to feel, for the ability to experience those waves, that flow of life. Also, let me just go ahead and list some more gratefulness. I'm grateful for all the contributors to HOLLA, anybody who sends a video in or gives us music here, or, I'm grateful for Myron, all the beautiful music that you hear in the background here. This is Myron Stam's genius work. I'm grateful for my love, the love of my life, AJ Johnson, who's watching. I'm grateful to see Rachel Can on here, if she's still here, very old and dear friend of mine. I'm grateful for every single person right here on this feed, the souls that I feel so connected to on Sunday mornings. I'm grateful for my family. Let's hear some gratitudes, you guys. I'm going to read off some of your gratitudes. Grateful for the cooler, foggy weather. Oh, yes. Grateful for all release. Grateful for the F-bomb being dropped. I'm grateful for Majo. Majo, I love you. I'm so glad to see you here. Grateful for every breaking wave, Troy says. Grateful for my spiritual community, Chani says. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Grateful for good friends, music, leftovers. Come on, Linda, with the leftovers. Oh, yes. Grateful for the grill, right? So next, I'm going to share with you a new feature that we're going to have every week because I love oracle cards so much, divination cards, runes, tarot cards, anything like that. So we have this new beautiful feature, which is called Contemplate a Card with Casey. And I am so excited to share another week. And it's so amazing. She just randomly picks a card, and how it feeds into the topic of the week is all just the synchronicity that's happening here at House of Love and Light. So here's Contemplate a Card with Casey Combs-Luker.
Good morning. Happy Sunday, siblings. Welcome to Contemplate a Card. We are going to light some sage first and foremost to clear out your energy from the week, prepare you for the new week, and clear your mind as you prepare for this card. So a little sage for you today, sending our prayers and hopes, joys, concerns up with the smoke. This week, Louise Hay, Power Thought Cards. I love Louise Hay. All right, let's grab one out of here. Oh, it popped right out. I am willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. I'm willing to let go. Many blessings this week. Namaste.
Being willing to let go. I was like, how does that factor in with abundance? Well, clearly it factors in perfectly, because being willing to let go is having faith in an abundant life. Having faith that when we let go, that is opening the flow, right? Opening the flow to have all our needs being met, because we know that source energy, life energy, that givingness, that God energy, however you want to call it, this sea that we're swimming in of life force, source, power, presence, this energy of life and love that I feel here that we're amplifying through House of Love and Light. It is an energy that we don't have to hang on to. We get to let go. I'm willing to let go. Let the people, places, and things go so that can open for the newness. Let the money go so it can flow back to me. The idea of cramping the hose. If you don't let go, you're holding on. When you open up like this, it's like there's this flow that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So all our needs are met. Exactly, Rachel Can. When you let go, your hand is open to receive the abundance. That is it. So here is to get us jazzed up and get us moving, get our energy up here, because again, I'm saying I have felt some grief this week. I have felt some heaviness this week, not to mention the presidential debate and all the racial tensions that are still going on and all of the division in our country that we're experiencing. And of course, being in quarantine still and going through COVID and all of this. I want to be reminded every Sunday and every Wednesday that all my needs are met. And I say it every day in every way, all my needs are met. Let's say that every day in every way, all my needs are met. Let's say it every day in every way, all my needs are met. This is an affirmation kind of week. That's just the kind of week that it is. So here is Eddie Watkins Jr. giving you life.
All I needs are met. All I needs are met. All I needs are met. Come on, sing it with me, y'all. All I needs are met. 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 Sometimes I forget that all my needs are met. Now and then I fall asleep thinking things I don't believe, until I wake up in gratefulness, counting all the ways I'm blessed, that all my needs are met.
Come on, Eddie, tell us about it.
There were times I recall when I couldn't see the light of day, but somehow sweet spirit made a way out of no way. And that is why I testify, no matter how dark it gets, that all our needs are met.
Eddie Watkins Jr., ladies and
Could
gentlemen.
not have come this far without the everlasting arms, my shelter from the cold. I'm so grateful that I know, 'cause there were times when I thought I couldn't make it through another day, but somehow sweet spirit made a way out of no way. I saw the light, I testify, no matter how dark it gets.
Testify.
that
I'm testifying.
All our needs are met. I could not have come this far without the everlasting arms, my shelter from the cold. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I know, 'cause there were times when I thought I couldn't make it through another day, but somehow sweet spirit made a way out of no way. And that is why I testify,
Testify.
no matter how dark it gets, no matter how dark
Tell us about
it
it. Come on.
gets,
Come on. Come on.
don't you know that all our needs are made?
Come on. Come on, Eddie.
All our needs. Hallelujah.
Ah. Come on. Do you understand that we have a living legend in this community? Eddie Watkins Jr., who wrote the House of Love and Light theme song. He is extraordinary. We love you, Eddie. We love that you can just, oh my gosh, I'm so shifted. Are you so shifted? All my needs are met. Yes. And you know what? The abundance of spiritual gifts that come through House of Love and Light, you know what? There is such an abundance. We go all the way from Eddie Watkins Jr. The abundance goes all the way to Ash Ruiz. Do you understand? The amazing abundance we have of spiritual teachers here. So here's your moment with Ask Ash. And then we got so much more goodness this morning. It's a really abundant morning. So thank you so much for being here with us. Here is Ask Ash.
Hello there, beloved Amy. Hello there, beloveds that are watching. I love you. Happy Sunday. Such a joy that we get to celebrate abundance today. You know, I know Amy's going to do an amazing job talking about it. All the beloveds are going to be singing about it and sharing about it. Right now, I just want to celebrate the abundance that is right here without anything needing to change, without anything needing to be aggregated, anything needed to be taken away. Just the abundance of oxygen, the abundance of atoms. Notice all the atoms that appear as chair, as floor, as this, as that, as the whole planet. The abundance of thoughts, the abundance of feelings, the abundance of sensations. Even if some of those thoughts are about scarcity, even if some of those feelings are about not feeling like you have enough. But there's always an abundance. For me, the experience of abundance is unwavering. That's right. That's what I said. Unwavering abundance. When we look at, that which is unwavering about us, consciousness, awareness, great spirit. Sometimes we forget that abundance is also synonymous with the overflowing, living from the overflow, living as the overflow. Abundance of space, abundance of acceptance, abundance of unconditional love. Not the unconditional love that seems very abstract, but the unconditional love present in the eye, blinking to preserve its moisture. However the particular systems are showing up, this moment is a clear display of abundance. This moment is a clear expression of abundance. The more we notice that, the more it appears to us in more obvious ways.
The more we notice that, the more it appears in the blinking, the eye blinking to make the moisture. Can you believe we get him every single week? Shout out, big love to Ash Ruiz. Thank you so much. The abundance that is everywhere present. That's what I wanted to tap into this week. As I started thinking about abundance, of course, the first thing that always comes into your mind when you think about abundance is money, and that's why in the beginning video, I have the money raining down, and it's a part of it. I mean, money is a part of abundance, but that's nothing. That just represents the abundance that is everywhere present. The leaves on the trees, the air that we breathe. I got a whole talk about it coming up. But before we go into the talk, I wanted to give you this Maui Minute with Georgia. So Georgia Winfrey is a dear friend of mine out there in Maui now. She's in Hawaii. She's also happens to be my ex-girlfriend, but she's also one of my very, very best friends and a soulmate for sure. She gives me these Maui minutes, and sometimes it's based on something I read on her Facebook. Like, she'll post something and I'll be like, whoa, that's so amazing. Will you please record that for me? So then she sends me a recording, and then I make a track and a video to that recording. So I produced this music track and then made this video, and it's just a Maui minute. And this was, to me, the essence, the quintessence of abundance. And this will lead us into our talk. And I hope you enjoy this Maui Minute with Georgia. And then I'll be back with the message and still so much more. It's a wonderful morning here at House of Love and Light. So freaking glad that you're here. Here is Georgia Winfrey, a Maui Minute.
There's a vast ocean beyond form. There's a vast ocean. There's a vast ocean. You swim in it daily, whether aware of it or not. You swim in it daily, whether aware of it or not. There's a vast, immeasurably deep ocean beyond form. There's a vast, immeasurably deep ocean beyond form. There's a vast, immeasurably deep ocean beyond form. Ever present in the dazzling bright light here and now. Ever present, ever present, ever present, ever present, ever present. All while you have your goings on, all while you breathe, sleep, or awake, the entire universe is swimming in this ocean beyond form. All while. It doesn't need your permission to exist. It doesn't even need you to believe in it. But trust me, it believes in you. But trust me, believes in you.
Trust me, it believes in you. That sea sea of abundance, that sea, that energy, that force, that source, that love, that light, however we want to wrap a word around it, the presence with a capital P. That is what I'm here to do, is be a vessel for that. And as we close up our theme on balance, that has been the whole month. We've been talking about balance. We've been reading the book Being in Balance by Wayne Dyer. We're going to end with being in balance with our abundance. So that means being present when we are out of balance with our abundance. And we bring our awareness back to center as we recognize the bounty. Look at that beautiful photograph there. Balance, abundance. Here we go. So, every week I write you a little ditty. I write you a little rap. I write you a little song. Just comes through. And this week it just came right through, because I believe that abundance is about letting it all come on through, come on through, come on through. Yeah. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Open to the Spirit. I am open to the good. Let it come through, yeah. Look around at everything, the sun that shines, the bird that sing, the everlasting, ever-presence, beauty of the good it brings. Gift of love every day and every way, the word you say. They all create the joy, the play, the knowing that it's all okay. Going and we growing through the glory of the spinning sky. Always knowing riches falling from the Most High. Keep it open, keep it flowing, let the bounty bless you. Raise your eyes and open wide, simply let it come through. Keep it open, keep it flowing, let the bounty bless you. Raise your eyes and open wide and let it simply come on through, yeah. All right, you're gonna sing it with me. Come on through, come on through, come on through, yeah. Hallelujah. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Open to the Spirit, I am open to the good. Let it come through. All right, I'm gonna do that rap one more time because it's a little fast. I don't want you to miss it. Look around at everything, the sun that shines, the birds that sing, the everlasting, ever-present beauty of the good it brings. Gift of love every day and every way, the words you say. They all create the joy, the play, the knowing that it's all okay. Going and we're growing through the glory of the spinning sky. Always knowing riches are falling from the Most High. Keep it open, keep it flowing, let the bounty bless you. Raise your eyes and open wide and simply let it come on through. Oh yeah. Oh, I feel it this week. Come on, sing it with me. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Spirit, I need you to come on through, yeah. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Open to the Spirit. I'm open to the good. Let it come through. What does it mean to live a life of abundance? What does it mean to live a life of abundance? What does it mean to live a life of abundance? Well, abundance mentality says there is enough for everyone. So someone else's gain is not, in fact, your loss. This is the opposite of scarcity mentality, which says that there's only a fixed amount of reward to someone, and someone else's gain is your loss. So we say, there's enough for all of us, the overflow. There is more than enough. We say it, yes, to be abundant, come on, is to be in tune with the truth with a capital T. Can I hear an amen? Abundance is everywhere, everything. The air we breathe, more than enough, more than enough. The sun's rays every day, lighting and heating and feeding us all, dancing around us, so abundant. There is certainly an abundance of people, right? Millions and millions, I mean billions, okay? They're everywhere, these mouth breathers. There is an abundance of opportunities, possibilities, shapes, colors, names, words, poems, pieces of art. There is so much happening all the time, hallelujah. So to be living an abundant life means simply to be aware of the sea we are swimming in, as Georgia mentioned. It is everywhere. Abundance is nature itself. Trees and animals and seasons and birds and insects. Come on, insects. There's so many of you. Flies and spiders and stink bugs and roaches. Yes, come on. The abundance of insects. Not my favorite thing. not my favorite thing, but amazed. Amazed and in awe of the abundance that is represented by their very existence. Abundance is our very reality. We are in the middle of the everything, everywhere, all the time. Wayne Dyer says it best. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Come on, Wayne. I'm burping on the truth. There is so muchness happening at all times. We simply must open our eyes, bring awareness to it, give our attention to it, and watch the magic unfold before our very eyes. There is no way to say it better than just put your attention on the muchness of life. And then comes to that letting go. When we let go, there is this letting go when it comes to living in abundance. It seems counterintuitive. It seems that to be abundant, we should gather and stack and store and hoard. But the truth is that the more we give in, the more we open to the flow to give and receive, the more in the abundance we're grooving. I'm not talking about money here. It works with money, but I'm talking about our givingness, what we are giving our attention to, our time, our focus, our expression. When we are giving our focus and our attention and our time and our expression into the awareness of the bigness, this abundance, this awareness of swimming in the sea of the eternal power of creativity, the same power that created all this manyness, all this variation, all these individuations of expression, when we are giving our attention to that, we are indeed walking blessing magnets. Let's say it. I am a walking blessing magnet. I am a walking blessing magnet. Y'all, this is how I live. The more I notice personally, the more the good sticks to me. This is some powerful shit. The gift I give to myself and to you every week here at House of Love and Light is looking at and for the good. Amen. Looking at and for the overflow. Looking at and for the movement. The outpicturing of the indwelling presence of the presence with a capital P. The seeking, the searching, the expressing. I'm getting so verklempt. The power of life. Just looking for it in itself is creative. And it creates synchronicity, creativity, magnificence, opulence. It is simply being open and letting it come on through, come on through, come on through, yeah. Yes. Come on through, come on through, come on through, Spirit, yeah. I'm open to the Spirit. I'm open to the good, yeah. Look around at everything, the sun that shines, the birds that sing, the everlasting, ever-present beauty of the good it brings. Gift of love every day in every way the words you say. They all create the play, knowing that it's all okay. We're going and we're growing through the glory of the spinning sky, always knowing the riches are falling from the Most High. Keep it open, keep it flowing, let the bounty bless you. Raise your eyes open wide, simply let it come on through. Come on, y'all. Sing with me. Come on through. Come on through, come on through. Spirit, I'm asking you, I'm telling you. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Come on through, everyone watching, come on. Come on through, come on through, come on through, yeah. Yeah. Open to the Spirit, I am open to the good. Let it come through. Opulence, abundance, everywhere present and expressing as life. And also, I must say, as death, as the death, as the cycles and the circles and the entropy. One more shout out to Sam Mosler, the amazing young actor who was taken so young, 45 years old. Shocking this week, absolutely shocking. And when it first happened, I slipped into this really deep existential angst midweek. What is happening? What is the point? What are we doing here? How is this possible that people, and then I watched several COVID stories. I don't know why I got sucked in. Listen, I'm watching way too much news lately because of the presidential election. I'm sure that many of us are. And I think it's good to stay informed, but sometimes I can just overdose a little bit, and it really does drop my vibe big time. But it's really important to be seeing what's happening. And there are people who are dying. Now, a lot of folks are much, much older, but still, you know what? Somebody said, somebody told me just recently, the statistics are that, the people who die of COVID, most of them, it's only taking a year off their life. Only a year? Okay, this year, I met the love of my life. I started a new community. I got fired and heartbroken. I had so much happen this year. To think that I would lose 1 year. You know what I mean? So what I want to say is that life is precious. Because that's what I came through on the other side of the existential angst. What I came through on the other side was, wow, carpe diem. I could almost hear Sammy saying it. You know what I mean? Live out loud, live open at the top. And as I was thinking about abundance all week and I listened to Mary Morrissey, I listened to Temple Hayes, I listened to a lot of Unity New Thought teachers about abundance. And what I heard again and again and again was to be open at the top, to change, to transform, to up spiral, to veer away from living a small life. But one in the abundance where we are open to the magic, open to the spirit, the divine presence has to live through us. You know what I mean? And in my life, how abundance has manifested has been, kind of failure after failure after failure, and then getting back up and being more expressed and more in line. And that was one of the things that I kept hearing from the speakers was, I heard the story of Art Linkletter. Was driving around with a friend of his in Orlando many years ago, and his friend said to him, "Oh my gosh, this whole area right here is going to be filled with people, and there's going to be animals, and there's going to be rides, and you should invest in this." And Art Linkletter said that years later, I wish I would have listened to my friend Walt Disney, And Walt Disney's such a great story because Walt Disney was fired. He was fired from a newspaper job. And I think about Michael Jordan, who his high school, if you watch that wonderful documentary about Michael Jordan, his high school, coach didn't even believe in him. So it's like we have within us ideas and greatness and abundance that only we know, that only we can express. And we are here as House of Love and Light. I am here to inspire that in you, to put that fire under your ass, to say, you know what, you better just do that bigness that you are. No pressure. I mean, do whatever you want with your life. I'm not trying to say I know anything about you, but I'm just trying to say that abundance, that is sometimes it's about failing. Sometimes it's about failing and then getting up again. And as I was thinking about abundance this week, I came across many different ways to differentiate and organize all of it. But the 4 quadrants that stuck out to me were spirituality, relationships, health and body, and money and time. And so let's just quickly run through a little bit on each of these, and then I'm going to do actually a really cool feeling visualization meditation at the very end that I put together for you on each of these things. It's like 3 minutes. You know me, I have ADD, so I can barely, keep my attention on anything. So it's quick. Everything's quick here. But so spirituality, when I think about an abundant life, what it means to live an abundant life in my spiritual life, what it means to me is feeling connected to spirit. Feeling connected to source. And so I ask you, are you feeling an abundant spiritual life? And spiritual principles are love, peace, joy, expression, willingness, creativity. Are you feeling that abundance in there? Where is your inner peace? Where is your acceptance of life? Where are your prayer and meditation life? Are you living an abundant life in that way? And the more abundant I feel, I kind of put it at the top because I feel like when I'm spiritually abundant, everything else just goes click, 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 click. Everything just clicks into place, Next thing is that I think is the most important thing is relationships. Are we happy with who's around us? Are we feeling fulfilled in our relationship? Is living an abundant life being in a relationship with ourselves and others that is fulfilling, that makes us feel loved, that makes us feel seen? I remember when I first started dating AJ, my therapist said, how do you feel when you're around her? That's like the most important thing is how do you feel when you're around your friends, your family? And if people inspire in you a feeling of, I love myself, I love my life, I I feel good about myself. I feel beautiful. I feel confident, and some people trigger something else in you and you don't know why. Sometimes it's triggering something old, but you look at that and then you just release and you put yourself around people who make you feel good, And then something interesting happened this week also with the loss of the friend. I'm just going to kind of riff on this. I'm really, my talk this week is much more open. I didn't write it all out. I just kind of wanted to be real honest and earthful with you about, earthful isn't a word, I just made it up. I had an old friend that used to trigger me to feel very small, and when this person passed away, I was sort of reconnected with that person, and I got those old feelings of smallness, that relationship used to bring me, a less than feeling, teenagey feeling. Ever get back there? There's folks back in your high school days that made you feel small, And then I heard from this person, and it was like as if she has changed and I have changed, and allowing that transformation, allowing that abundant life to be transformed in relationship. That a person that back in high school might have triggered you to feel small doesn't do that anymore because you've changed and they've changed. We've all grown up. Ever hung out with a high schooler recently and you think about, oh my gosh, I had all those issues when I was like that and I was a kid. You're a kid. We're growing. We're all growing and transforming. Isn't that beautiful? Physical health and well-being. I mean, this is always my challenged area because I'm just not an exercise freak. But thank God for my personal trainer in quarantine. I've been exercising 2 to 3 times a week, like big time, and walking daily. How abundant are we feeling with our physical health, with our body and our food, and are we cooking for ourselves? Are we able to nourish ourselves to live an abundant life with our health and our body? And where are we with that? Just checking in with that, And then, of course, money and time. Are you doing what you love? And what does it feel like when you're living an abundant life? What does it feel like when you believe that all my needs are met? All my needs are met. What does that feel like? What is that feeling tone? Is it freedom? You have more time than you need. And that's what we're going to do with our little meditation at the end. So, and having to do with that, Wayne Dyer says doing what you love is the cornerstone of having abundance in your life. If you are doing what you love, obviously the money comes. And then there's that whole shoot for the moon. You may not have that grandiose success that you dreamed of at some point, but the point is to look around and love what you are doing. Love how you are feeling about your life. This is where we can really find that freedom. This morning I was, it's really interesting starting to date somebody at this age because you have so much ground to cover. You want to tell them everything about your life. And this morning I was sharing with AJ about how, she's reintroduced music into my life because there was probably 10 years where I didn't even turn on the radio because I was so filled with jealousy of people that had made it in the music business. I just didn't even want to listen to it. So I just listened to New Thought music and I just listened to, my own music, or I couldn't because I was so triggered because of my own insecurity, my own fear about, not being enough or being a failure, because all I really wanted to be was a pop star or, rock star. That was sort of what I wanted to be throughout my whole 20s and 30s. And I'm so grateful to have AJ in my life because she reintroduced me to music because I don't have that feeling anymore. I've transformed from that. I don't have that feeling of being a failure. I know that God has me exactly where I'm supposed to be. And so now I'm listening to Justin Bieber and Fergie and all these things that I missed because I was so closed off, So I invite you to look around and see, where are you closed off? Where are you, in that scarcity mentality of feeling I didn't make it or I'm not good enough or I'm small, and open up to looking around and being grateful for what we do have, because in that attitude of gratitude is where the expansiveness comes. And I get to do so much more than just sing. I get to teach and preach and rap and share other musicians. And my life, if I was just a musician, would be limited. It would be limited. And so Marianne Williamson always says it well, the key to abundance is meeting limited circumstances with unlimited thoughts. Always being aware that our mind, our attitude is what creates our feeling about our lives. Wow, I'm just kind of vomiting at the mouth here. I hope that this is reaching you and teaching you and teaching me. I don't know if I'm a teacher necessarily, but it begins with looking at the good in our lives, being grateful for what is. This feeling tone, this vibration attracts more good. When we're living a life where we're focused on our blessings, we are walking blessing magnets. I am a walking blessing magnet. Say it. We'll do this together. Let's dream big. Let's tune into the abundance, even in this darker time. Let's do it. Let's let it come on through, come on through, come on through. Yeah. Come on, Spirit. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Yeah. Open to the Spirit. I am open to the good. Let it come through. Yeah. I'm going to do that rap one more time for you. It goes like this. Look around at everything, the sun that shines, the birds that sing, the everlasting, ever-present beauty of the good it brings. Gift of love every day in every way. The words you say, they all create the joy, the play, and knowing that it's all okay. Going and we're growing through the glory of the spinning sky, knowing that the riches are falling from the Most High. Keep it open, keep it flowing, let the bounty bless you. Raise your eyes and open wide and let it, simply let it, I said simply let it come on through. Yes. One more time we sing it, come on. Come on through, come on through, come on through, yeah. Come on through, come on through, come on through. Come on, Spirit, I'm open. Open to the Spirit, I am open to the good. Let it come on through. Namaste. And why not let it come through right now financially if you're feeling it? If you feel inspired, if you feel like I touched your heart or I triggered something to give you some kind of spiritual food and nourishment, I encourage you to give for your own good, y'all. I'm living in the flow. Text LOVE to 828-383-9889. PayPal.me/House of Love and Light. Venmo Amy-Steinberg-5. Give what you can. I know it's a tough, weird time, but I know that the flow is happening. I am feeling in the flow. I am so excited to share with you my new paintings for next week. I'm sort of in between my Scorpio vibe. Shout out to the Scorpios. We've entered Scorpio season. Scorpios are sharp and sexy and smart and perceptive. And so that's the energy we're all going to be feeling right now. And oh, big love to you, Liza and Sandy and Jenna and Linda. Thank you. Big shout out to Sandy. Gave me a big, beautiful tithe last week. Thank you so much. And also want to let you know that Wednesday nights we meet for music and meditation. So grateful for the conscious giving. You know, don't leave yet. We have a few more things to give you here. I want to tell you what's upcoming. What's upcoming for this theme in November is going to be opening. Because as Mama Nature opens, you know, and releases the leaves, and we open to the winter time, we open to this new season, I want to dive into a Tara Brach book because I've been listening to her a lot, and she's basically mostly Buddhist energy, but we're going to talk about presence, peace. It's all about the P word, baby. The P word. Listen, it's election time. It's the P word. Pussy power, everybody. Pardon, possibility, and power. That's where we're going to go. You know, I love alliteration. I get to just create what I want here, and I hope that you're riding along for the ride with me on this. So, tool for the week. I'm going old school with the tool for the week this week. It is affirmations. I picked 3 from Louise Hay. 3 very powerful abundance meditations. And I want you to pick one of these. Right now we're going to say each of them 3 times, but then I want you to pick one of these and write it on a piece of paper and put it a couple places around the house. And I want you to say it every day this week, okay? So right now, we're going to do all 3 of them 3 times each. And you pick one of them this week, and then we're going to kind of, you know, check in next week, see how it felt. So this first one, let's say it 3 times. I am one with the power that created me. I am one with the power that created me. Once more. I am one with the power that created me. Doesn't that feel so good? Let's go to that second one. I am totally open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity that the universe offers. Come on. Let's do that one 2 more times. I am totally open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity that the universe offers. One more time. I am totally open and receptive to the abundant flow of prosperity that the universe offers. offering, always constantly offering to you. And finally, all my needs and desires are met before I even ask. Whenever I say that, it feels very rhythmic. Let's do it 2 more times. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. And I'm also voguing a little bit. 1 more time. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. Pick one of those this week, okay? So now I want us to close this hour, which I am totally shifted. I don't know how you're feeling if you've been here with me for the full hour. I feel totally shifted. I started out this morning, kind of low vibration. I'm going to tell you, I've been experiencing grief. I've been experiencing sorrow, which, are all, they've done, studies on the vibration. And I'm, as I focus on the love and the light and the abundance and connecting with you, I'm just getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And I hope that you are too. So to put a cap on this, we're going to do a very quick, I think it's 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, abundance meditation. And it is a feeling tone meditation. So I want you to strap in right now. Just sit down, take some deep breaths with me right here. And we're going to go into the feeling tone of abundance. And then I'll be back to say goodbye and thank you. So don't go anywhere. Be with me for these 2 minutes for abundance meditation. Here we go. Feeling abundance. What does it feel like when we are spiritually abundant? When we are filled with light? How does it feel? Amplify the feeling of sitting down and reading your morning book with your coffee. When you're attending regularly your spiritual community, how does it feel? When you are in tune with your prayer and meditation, breathing into that feeling and amplifying it. And what does it feel like when we are living an abundant life in our relationships? When we feel that comfort, that connection, feel it, the adventure, feel it in your heart, the playful energy. What does it feel like to be in abundant relationships? To know that we are connected. Amplify it. Breathe into it. And with our health and body, what does it feel like to live an abundant life filled with vegetables and fruits and hydration? When we are hydrated, it feels so good. When we're exercising even a little bit, it fills us with strength. When we are connecting with others, exercising with a friend, oh, it feels so good. Feels so good. And finally, with time and money and freedom, how does it feel? How does it feel when you know that your time is yours to spend the way you'd like? As we know, it's very precious. And when we are abundant, how does it feel when we know we have enough? When we know that we are filled with wealth, truly alive, we have exactly what we need when we need it. How does that feel? Amplify it. Amplify these feelings. You create your abundance. You create your abundance. Thank you so much for going on this another journey this week with me at House of Love and Light. This is an ever unfolding experience for me and for us. It is definitely becoming global. It's been called House of Love and Light Asheville, but it was brought to my attention today that it's more like House of Love and Light America at this time. In fact, to close out today, could you in the comments please write where you are watching from? On Wednesday night, we had folks from all over the whole country, from Guam to Hawaii to New York to Texas. So please, in the comments right now, as we close out our time together, it's been a little bit of a longer service, but I'm so grateful that you're still here with me. Many of you are still here with me. Thank you so much for watching and being here with us. I know we've got North Carolina. I know we've got South Carolina. I know we've got San Diego. I know we've got I believe we might have Oregon, we've got Georgia, we've got Florida, we've got Pennsylvania. Come on. Weaverville, San Diego. Oh, yes, we are all over the place here, everybody, and I just feel it so much. Sarasota, Florida, that's my hometown. Asheville, come on, Asheville. That's right, all. I love that. House of Love and Light for all, or with Amy, right? Raleigh, Illinois, Nashville. I am so grateful for all of you being here with me. I'm also want to give one more shout out and thanks for all the financial giving that you give, because this is how I get by. This is what I do to live my life. We got California, Asheville, North Carolina, Florida. There's really sort of these points, Florida, California, and it's like almost like this like triangle of love. So thank you so much. And thank you also for sharing this with friends, letting people know about it. We are growing this thing, and it's just been such a blessing, such a massive, massive blessing. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to Eddie Watkins Jr. for sharing that song with us. Thank you to Chris for sharing the Abundance Talk, Myron for all of the music. Thank you for the candle lighting from Starry, the prayer from Mitch, and so many more, Georgia, Ash, and all of you contributing with your comments and your gratitudes. And I hope you have a fantastic week filled with that abundance feeling, being aware of the abundance around us, saying your affirmation every day. All our needs are met. Yes, all our needs are met. All our needs are met. I love you. I love you. Be filled with love and light this week. Thank you so much for being here with me.
House of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's all in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love.